Hi guys, I'm going to show you a decorative type of stitch that you might want to do on briefcases. I'm sure there's other places. So what we're going to do is we're going to be working with a black thread and a piece of white thread. The black thread's my first thread, which has got the two needles. The white doesn't have any needles on it at all. So like any other job, we do start with bringing it through the first hole, so it's already through here. Then what you want to do is get to your other colour. It can be any colour, it can be red, it can be black, yellow, white, whatever you want, and it just has to cross over here. So if I just leave that back there, the only other thing I've got to do is do a little crossover. So if I can show you that on the camera, see how that's coming around here. So that's all I wanted to do. It's the first stitch is your more difficult one, but you can see it crossing over there. So just leave that there for a minute. I'm going to pick up my second, my two needles again, and my awl for that matter. I'm going to start through here. This is just normal stitching, the way you always do stitching. The only add-on is this white thread, and after about 3 or 4 stitches I think you'll get an idea of what it is I'm trying to achieve. The problem I have is old age, I've got the wrong glasses on, so I'm struggling when I'm looking at the back of it, but I'm sure I'll get it done for you. And I'm messing up my threads as well, so here we go. Okay, so that's my little crossover. So my two needles are back the way they normally would. So I come back to my white thread again, and again I just cross them over like this. So just a little crossover. My thread is then, try to keep my hands out of the way, will come through the next hole here with a crossover in the middle. Obviously I'm going to come through from the back. So again, just put me all in there. All the way through. Right, so again I want to just catch in between these two threads. Pull that, get my next one through. As I said, just think of it as normal everyday hand stitching, except for this extra white thread. Now I'm just going to level the white thread out a bit, pull my two threads as I would normally do, and then drop everything. Again, just see this little loop, just cross them over. So my next one is going to be in my next hole. Is that one. I get my back needle. The problem with this stitch, I have to drop the needles, and I don't like dropping the needles when I'm hand stitching. Picking them up and down. It's more time added onto the job, but it's worth it for this little stitch. It's quite a cute little stitch. So again, just a normal everyday stitch. Pull it tight, or as tight as it has to be. Tidy that one off. I think but in a second or two you'll get to see what I'm doing. So again, just cross them over as you would normally do. Come through with your awl on your next hole. You don't cross over the back any different than you would in a normal stitch. And so it's just a normal everyday stitch with these white threads for a bit of decoration. So again, back into it. Through it goes. Cross over. And then pull my threads as I said normally. And then just square these out. Grab my white thread. I don't know if this is showing up. It will show up. I'll do one more, I think I'm there. So again, what I want to do is get my thread through this side, do a little crossover, like so. Just, I don't know again if my hands were in the way there, so that little crossover. Come down to my next hole. And then come through. So again, bring that through so as it's in the crossover. Catch that. In it goes. Pull them tight. And I don't know if that's showing up. Certainly the next one is definitely going to show up. So my next hole, put this lot down. Cross the threads over. Bring my needle through as I say like normal. pull that tight. Right, that's showing you that little decorative stitch. So I'll show you what I'm doing. I'll just bring it up to the camera and you can see what it is. This works really good in actually a red thread, you know. You can see my white either side with my black going through the middle, and it's just a little decoration. Get that really close to the camera for you, and it just sometimes it pretties some items up. Design's a wonderful thing. Some people like it, some people don't. Normally do it a lot. So to finish off, what I normally do is I put a needle on these two white ones and bring them through to the other side and tie a knot and then push them back in. So and then when you get your pieces sticking out here, just make that a bit wider and push the knot in and wax it down. But as I said, the purpose is just to show you a decorative stitch. Okay guys, hopefully that helps. Bye.